days, the price of petrol being what it is, we all have to make the most of every gallon. And Texaco want to... Well, it's not... These days, the price of petrol being what it is, we all have to make the most of every gallon. And Texaco want to help you do just that. You'll find these free Texaco leisure guides at Texaco stations with this sign. They'll tell you places to drive of interest in your area, like stately homes, museums, and that sort of thing. Now, these sheets will change every 2 weeks, and on this side, you'll find an up-to-date list of events such as local fetes, exhibitions, fairs, sporting events, with times and dates. In fact, virtually everything you need to plan trips that'll give you the maximum return in pleasure on every gallon of petrol you use. I'll be on television about the same time next week with 1 or 2 suggestions for Sunday outings.
Trust Texaco. We'll help you get the most out of your motoring. Every Sunday, hundreds of motorists get in their cars and just go for a drive. They hope that something interesting will turn up on the horizon. But all too often, it turns out to be a waste of time and a waste of petrol. Texaco feel petrol is too precious to waste. So we've come up with some ideas for tomorrow's drive. Go to a beautiful garden, like the Royal Horticultural Society's garden here at Wisley. Drive to St. Catherine's Dock by the Tower and take a ride on the hydrofoil. Or visit the Shuttleworth collection of historic aircraft at Old Warden in Bedfordshire. The furthest of them is no more than a pound's worth of petrol from the centre of London. For a lot more ideas, pick up a Texaco leisure guide. Everything in here is nearby and all the information is up to date. Get a leisure guide free where you see this sign. Trust Texaco. We'll help you get the most out of your motoring.
Boss is coming. Relax this hot skin. Eric's boss is coming to dinner tonight, so I'm cooking up these delicious bird's eye chicken pies. Oh, that plump, juicy chicken, rich gravy and light short crust pastry. Honestly, one could easily pass them off as homemade. Not that we need deceit to get Eric to the top.
Eric, you didn't tell me your wife was such a wizard in the kitchen.
As they say, J.G., behind every successful man.
Bird's eye chicken pie. It can make a dishonest woman of you.
One's great-grandmother didn't chain herself outside Downing Street for us to be chained to the kitchen. That's why I'm all for this new bird's eye smoked cod in a smooth butter sauce. It liberates oneself and one's friends to get on with higher things. I hope she doesn't think I made it.
Delicious. Did you cook this yourself?
No, it's bird's eye.
Come on.
Well, mum's the word.
New bird's eye smoked cod in butter sauce. It can make a dishonest woman of you.
Don't miss this still look lovely, Ben. Don't you like weddings, Ben? No, I can't stand none of this fancy food. Give me beef burgers any day. You can't have beef burgers at a wedding, silly. Not even bird's eye. Yes, no, move it. Yeah, listen, you know what's a good beer party? Yes, you know it's a good beer, baby. Oh, it's not sitting on the side on. Nap me the well. Nap me the well. System. Don't my sister look lovely, Ben? Don't you like weddings, Ben? No, I can't stand none of this fancy food. Give me beef burgers any day. You can't have beef burgers at a wedding, silly. Not even bird's eye. Right then, I'm never getting married. I suppose we could have them at our wedding, Ben. Our what?
Bird's eye. Somehow other beef burgers just don't taste the same.
That from dentist then? Aye. Well, come on then, I've got your favourites. Oh, great. Bird's eye beef burgers.
Here, what do you think you two are doing?
Dentist said I'm just not to eat for an hour. Don't fret, Mary. I'll have my four later.
Well, of all the nerve.
Bird's eye. Somehow other beef burgers just don't taste the same.
Where's that twin brother of yours? His bird's eye beef burgers look all cold.
He won't want to miss his favourites. I'll go and find him. Andy, your bird's eye beef burgers are on the table. I'm calling. Sorry, Mary. I was just upstairs.
Just eat up.
Sorry, Emily. I had to stay behind at school.
Oh, you cheeky monkey.
Bird's eye. Somehow other beef burgers just don't taste the same.
Since I came up on the pools, I've really been... When you believe that, will not make jasness. Since I came up on the pools, I've really been getting a taste for the good things in life. Every day I treat myself to something classy for lunch, like new bird's eye plaice in cream sauce. It only takes a jiffy and it's a real gourmet's dish. Delicate white plaice with a lovely subtle flavour, smothered in a sauce made with fresh dairy cream. It's not cheap, but I've got appearances to keep up. The neighbours love to see how the other half lives.
New plaice in cream sauce, a taste of the good life from Bird's Eye.
The time has come, young man, for you to learn about the fizz.
The fizz?
Tree-ball refreshers. Put one in your mouth and hold the tube in your right hand.
Wow. So this is the fizz. When will I get a chance to use it?
Now would seem as good a time as any.
Tree-ball refreshers. May the fizz be with you.
An extra $20 a barrel is going to put great stress on our economy, Your Highness.
Then you will have to give up your large cars. We have a proverb. He who walks knows what is under his feet.
In our case, alas, it's not oil. Shall we sign?
Looks like they've got us over a barrel, sir.
In trouble, Your Highness? Allow me. It's a Parker. British.
And in the desert, the ink will never run dry?
No. Let's hope we can say the same about your oil.
Bravo Figaro, bravissimo, Figaro, bravissimo, fortunatissimo, fortunatissimo, fortunatissimo per verità. Bravo Figaro, bravissimo, Figaro, bravissimo, fortunatissimo, fortunatissimo, fortunatissimo per verità. Soy Payton della città, soy Payton della città, della città, della città, della città.
Small cigars, one of a range from Benson and Hedges.
Perhaps this one to stove. Perhaps this one to start with.
Could be a little fuller.
Fuller? This is my favorite, the aroma. Now let us see about the right size.
If you could choose a cigarette that suited you,
Number 43.
at a price that suited you, the chances are you'd end up smoking Senior Service Extra.
Try one, sir. Oh, it suits you, sir.
Yes, I like it.
Senior Service Extra.
It suits you.
3 and 9 for 20.
first time out with Van, me dad were just like a nipper with a new toy. Beats old Bessie the Hoss, he kept saying. From now on, son, Bread Round will be just plain sailing. It were too, but not in the way he meant. It were hours before we got farm horse to pull us out. Time we got home, we were fair famished. Should have had your Hovis butties with you, my mum said. With that wheat germ bread inside you, you wouldn't have needed no farm horse.
Hovis still has many times more wheat germ than ordinary bread. It's as good for you today as it's always been.
Would you...
Would you credit it? 50-odd years of baking same old Hovis. Now top brass at Hovis tell me they want an alternative. Still with same wheat germ goodness, but a bit softer like and less crusty. I told them I'm too old to change my ways now. I'll put one that lads onto it. Very nice, young Harold. If you like that sort of thing.
Hovis Handy Loaf. A new, softer Hovis.
Come what may, there'll never be anything to beat the goodness of Hovis Handy Loaf. With 5 times more wheat germ than even wholemeal bread, it'll be as good for you tomorrow as it's always been.
Before machines took over, bread was always made with flour ground by stones. Who better than Hovis to uphold the tradition? Hovis stone ground is made with 100% wholemeal flour.
Your ticket for the barbecue.
Hey, that was quick. Was it 300?
Would you like 2?
You're free to enjoy yourself.
Joan Miller is busy hiring a car for tomorrow.
Doug Jones is booking the very best table at the restaurant Fiore. Mrs. Lovell is giving her children their early tea.
Table for two in that nice corner of the terrace. Mr. and Mrs. Jones. Yes. Yes, about that car. 10 o'clock. Thank you so much.
A plancha.
You're free to enjoy yourself.
I think I did rather well.
Fly with Thompson and we'll fly.
Right, I'll get you 2 horses for tomorrow. At 10 o'clock if you can. And I'll make sure they're quiet ones. Mr. Robinson, I've booked your table for tomorrow night. The cabaret's at 9.
Thank you.
Have a nice time.
1, 2, 4.
And you'd like the car for 3 days?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Try the discotheque in the square, that's the best.
Thompson, take the care.
And a hard car for 10 o'clock.
You're free to enjoy yourself.
That's right. Bye-bye.
Yeah. What a bit of chocolate.
Is it Cadbury's?
Oh, I think so.
Are you sure? Does it say Cadbury's?
Oh, no.
Then it can't be Cadbury's. And I won't have any, thank you very much. Have some of my chocolate.
Oh, is that Cadbury's?
Look, it says so.
If it says Cadbury's, it is Cadbury's. If it doesn't say Cadbury's, then it's not Cadbury's. Make sure it's Cadbury's, because no other chocolate can possibly give you the proper, creamy Cadbury taste.
Have a bit of chocolate?
Is it Cadbury's?
Of course it's Cadbury's.
Oh, then I will.
No other chocolate can possibly give you the proper, creamy Cadbury taste. And that's because Cadbury's is the chocolate that's made from fresh, full cream milk. Dairy milk that's mixed with the chocolate in a matter of hours. Fresh milk that gives Cadbury's its wonderful fresh milk taste. Always buy Cadbury's. No other chocolate can possibly give you the proper, creamy Cadbury taste.
Have a bit of chocolate.
Have a bit of chocolate.
Is it Cadbury's?
Of course it's Cadbury's.
Then we will.
No other chocolate can possibly give you the proper creamy Cadbury taste. And that's because morning fresh, full cream milk like this goes into Cadbury's. A glass and a half into every half pound of Cadbury's. That's what gives Cadbury's its proper taste, its creamy taste, its Cadbury taste. No other chocolate can possibly give you the proper, creamy Cadbury taste.
Have a bit of chocolate.
Is it Cadbury's?
Of course it's Cadbury's, darling.
Then I will.
No other chocolate can possibly give you the proper creamy Cadbury taste. And that's because morning fresh, full cream milk like this goes into Cadbury's. A glass and a half into every half pound of Cadbury's. That's what gives Cadbury's its proper taste, its creamy taste, its Cadbury taste. No other chocolate can possibly give you the proper, creamy Cadbury taste.
a bit of chocolate.
Is it Cadbury's?
Shush! Of course it's Cadbury's.
Then I will.
No other chocolate can possibly give you the proper creamy Cadbury taste. And that's because morning fresh full cream milk like this goes into Cadbury's. A glass and a half into every half-pound of Cadbury's. That's what gives Cadbury's its proper taste, its creamy taste, its Cadbury taste. No other chocolate can possibly give you the proper creamy Cadbury taste.
Have a bit of chocolate.
Is it Cadbury's?
Of course it's Cadbury's.
Then I will.
No other chocolate can possibly give you the proper creamy Cadbury taste. And that's because morning fresh full cream milk like this goes into Cadbury's. A glass and a half into every half-pound of Cadbury's. That's what gives Cadbury's its proper taste, its creamy taste, its Cadbury taste. No other chocolate can possibly give you the proper creamy Cadbury taste.
Morning, Miss Lush.
The next time you want to carry your milk with you, Dim, may I suggest this?
Yes, there's a glass and a half of rich, creamy milk in every half-pound of dairy milk chocolate made by Cadbury's.
Young man, may I suggest that in future you carry your milk like this?
Yes, there's a glass and a half of full, rich, creamy milk in every half-pound of dairy milk chocolate made by Cadbury's.
If you want that sort of style, I'm afraid you'll have to go to another hairdresser. Good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
Trim Mr. Denton?
Oh, yes, of course. Good morning.
Damn it! Blithering idiot! Why don't you carry your milk like this?
There really is a glass and a half of rich, creamy milk in every half-pound of dairy milk chocolate.
Idiot! Why don't you carry your milk like this?
There really is a glass and a half of rich, creamy milk in every half-pound of dairy milk chocolate made by Cadbury's.
I'm almost at the top. Give us a leg up.
Idiots! Why don't you carry your milk like this?
There's a glass and a half of rich, creamy milk in every half-pound of dairy milk chocolate made by Cadbury's.
Hour by hour since dawn you've been pulling the plough. There's 4 good acres of furrow behind you now. Now have some Cadbury's, you deserve it. Pin and sew, the tuck, the pleat and the seam. Tomorrow she's going to look like a beautiful dream. Now have some Cadbury's, deserve it.
You deserve it for all that's behind you. You need it for all that's ahead of you. That good big chunk of Cadbury's Dairy Milk chocolate. There's a glass and a half of milk in every half pound. You can taste the cream. You have some Cadbury's. You deserve it.
When you've been lords and ladies in linen and lace, and you're certain that lipstick does wonderful things for your face, now have some Cadbury's, have a milky moment of ease. Now have some Cadbury's. You deserve it. Hiding and seeking and racing all over the wood. You feel like a rest and you feel it like something good. Now have some Cadbury's. You deserve it. You're fixing the sump or the pump or the something that's wrong. You stab at the starter, you hope she goes like a song. Now have some Cadbury's. You deserve it.
You deserve it for all that's behind you. You need it for all that's ahead of you. That good big chunk of Cadbury's Dairy Milk chocolate. There's a glass and a half of milk in every half pound. You can taste the cream. You have some Cadbury's. You deserve it.
When there's the dinner to cook and the washing to do, and everything's all of a hustle and bustle for you. Now have some Cadbury's, have a milky moment of ease. Now have some Cadbury's. You deserve it.
Now have some Cadbury's. You deserve it.
When you've been painting those acres and acres of wall, and you haven't had time for a rest or a breather at all, now have some Cadbury's. You deserve it. When you've been typing what seems like a book and a half, and your brute of a boss brings you more with a light little laugh, now have some Cadbury's. You deserve it.
You deserve it for all that's behind you. You need it for all that's ahead of you. That good big chunk of Cadbury's Dairy Milk chocolate. There's a glass and a half of milk in every half pound. You can taste the cream. You have some Cadbury's. You deserve it.
When you've been driving for hours with a valuable load, and you're having a bit of a rest by the side of the road, now have some Cadbury's, have a milky moment of ease. Now have some Cadbury's. You deserve it.
Now have some Cadbury's. You deserve it.
McDougall's Country Life Flour. A strong, plain flour for good country food. Country Life, a good, strong flour. The proof of McDougall's is in your cake. Light and tender. Cake after cake after cake. You prove for yourself, super sifted McDougall's always bakes super light. The proof of McDougall's is in your cake. Super light every time.
Some of you may have noticed that for the past few years, Britain has been invaded by the Italians, the Germans, the Japanese, and the French. Now we have the means to fight back. The new Austin Metro The new Metro is so aerodynamic that at a steady 30 miles per hour, the Metro HLE gets 83 miles per gallon. The new Metro has a split-action rear seat to let you choose between more space or more seats. And to help send the invaders back where they came from, the new Austin Metro goes 12,000 miles or 1 full year between services. The new Austin Metro, a British car to beat the world.
It's a Coast Guard.
The new 1981 Austin Allegro gets you there with room to spare.
On the road ahead, the aerodynamic shape of the Austin Metro sips petrol and sticks to the road like cat's eyes. The shape feels bigger inside than out. The shape goes 12,000 miles without a service. Austin Metro, the shape for the road ahead.
Metro. 0 to 60 in 10.9 seconds. At 4799. Welcome to the club.
The Triumph Acclaim. The car that's been designed and built to be totally equipped for today's driving. On all roads, in all conditions, in total luxury. The Triumph Acclaim. Totally equipped with all its refinements. Totally equipped for all weathers, in style and in finish. Totally equipped with its fifth gear economy, with its power, its technology, its performance, and its sheer driving pleasure. The Triumph Acclaim, totally equipped to triumph.
Ever since the introduction of the Rover, we've been developing ways to advance the Rover drone. Ever since the introduction of the Rover, we've been developing ways to advance the Rover driving experience. And now the new Rovers are ready, with their redesigned interiors and new coachwork. Come and test one and see how we're advancing the driving experience.
This
There's never been a better time to move over to Austin Rover than right now. Look at the cars. The new high-economy E-Type Minis. The new Metro Cities winning with amazingly low prices. The Triumph Acclaims, delivering total driving pleasure. The Austin Ambassadors, big on luxury, small on price. The new Rovers, with their latest winner, the stylish Rover 2000. New Austin Rover cars keep on coming. The Metro, Vanden Plat, the new high-performance MG. Austin Rover asked me to try all their cars. I have, and believe me, they've really come on. I should know, I worked for them for 5 years. Come down to your Austin Rover showroom now. They've got some amazing trade-in deals, and your dealer could offer you a lot more for your car than you'd ever imagined, especially against Etals, TR7s, Minis, Acclaims, and Metros. For great new cars and great new deals, now's the time to move over to Austin Rover.
Introducing the mighty Tonka.
Tonka, Tonka, Tonka. He's got real tough toys for real tough
Tonka toys, mighty tough. I show you.
Something shake it, Tonka can take it. Tonka! Introducing the mighty Tonka. Tonka, 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 Tonka. He's got real tough toys for real tough boys. Tonka, Tonka.
Tonka toys, mighty tough. I show you.
Some can shake it, Tonka can take it. Tonka, Tonka.
I bring mighty Tonka, regular Tonka, mini Tonka, and tiny Tonka. Tough steel, but not sharp.
Real tough toys for real tough boys. Tonka.
Give boy Tonka toy, mighty tough.
Last year, they offered me $200,000, a car, and a 2-hour home video recorder. But I wanted more. This Panasonic VHS, it records TV for 4 hours on one cassette. 4 hours. That's more. This year, they said $300,000, a boat, and a 25-inch TV. But I wanted more. A 5-foot screen. This Panasonic projection TV. I can hardly wait for next year.
He's got real tough toys for real tough boys. Tonka, Tonka.
Dreams don't last. Tonka toys do. In 4 sizes from 7 and 6 to around 10 pounds.
Action Man.
And his transport command. Tough, realistic models specially designed for Action Man. They're all action. Just look for the Action Man Transport Command badge. It tells you they're the real thing. You can send off for a free workshop accessories kit by collecting the stars with every pack.
Action Man.
Transport Command. Only from Palatoy.
Sabutio table rugby. Wales in the red to kick off. England in the all-white strip. There's a Scottish referee keeping his eye on this exciting game of Sabutio table rugby. It's a scrum down with the special Sabutio scrummer. Wales get the ball. There's a kick for touch. England get the ball from the line-out. Their winger evades the tackle, and it's a try. What a conversion. Sabutio Table Rugby, League or Union.
She gave him 10 mild Harlequin cigars for Christmas. 10 little old sweet-smoking Harlequin cigars. Imagine if she'd given him 20. Harlequin cigars, the perfect little something for Christmas, lovers.
Triang Hornby train sets. Triang Hornby train sets. Triang Hornby train sets. Triang Hornby train sets. If you want a train set, Triang Hornby make just the one you want.
When your car needs solid wax protection, and you don't have too much time, use Johnson Raleigh. Because Raleigh is solid wax, whipped to save you time. Raleigh. Fast. Very fast. From Johnson Wax. Raleigh.
Make your next kit a frog kit. Your next kit a frog kit. Your next kit a frog kit. Send in the top of one frog box and get this commando-style wrist compass for only 6 and 6. Ask your toy shop for frog.
If you were given a Philips electronic engineer kit for Christmas, you could build a transistor radio and dozens of exciting electronic devices, like an electronic eye burglar alarm to catch Dad when he tries to borrow your Philips electronic engineer kit.
Go on, give the boy one for Christmas.
Look at these patterns. Patterns you and your family can draw with a Spirograph set. Spirograph, an entirely new toy by Dennis Fisher. A 6-year-old can draw with a Spirograph and it'll keep even adults fascinated. Based on the epicyclic curve, won the Educational Toy of the Year plaque. Little Einstein doesn't care. He's having fun. So's 3-year-old Johnny. He's got a Spirotot for toddlers. Let your family try their hand with a Spirograph. 22 parts in a set, all in child-proof shell polystyrene, plus colored pens and paper. Spirograph, a Dennis Fisher toy, from good shops everywhere.
Typing's fun on a Petite. The Petite typewriter, £7, 12 and 6, with case.
This girl goes for this man. This man goes for a cool smoking cigar. That's why he smokes Senator. Senator is the cigar with a clean white holder and the cool flow filter that cools the smoke, yet lets the flavor through. Smoke a Senator and live like an emperor. Cool smoking Senator.
She gave me this case. It's silver, of course, gold so ostentatious. But I've changed to these Tom Thumb cigars. So mild, so cool. Always satisfying. Fortunately, these Tom Thumb cigars fit the case perfectly. So everyone's happy. Later. Tom Thumb cigars. Cigarette size. Cigar satisfaction.
However tough you may think you are, you'll enjoy a mild cigar. Only mild Van Dyke. Have the mildness you like. Only mild Van Dyke. Have the mildness you like.
You find yourself in the strangest places at Christmas, but you can't send your best girls packets of Harlequin, can you? But that's what I'd like for Christmas. Harlequin. Give light-hearted Harlequin for Christmas.
Carabiner, the new mild cigar. Carabiner, 10 for 4 and 7.
250分の1秒という瞬間に奏でられるピアノ、1万を超える部品、どの一つにもヤマハの良心が打ち込まれています。世界に誇る品質、ヤマハ。
Would you believe that a dog can laugh and cry who's only this big? Well, baby, gives it in the net fun or the real review. Would you Would you believe that a doll can laugh and cry who's only this big? Well, baby Cheerful Tearful can. All you have to do is press her tummy.
Look, real tears.
And when you let go,
She's laughing again.
baby Cheerful Tearful comes by herself or with her own teeny cradle or feeding table. And though it's hard to believe that a doll so little can laugh and cry, baby Cheerful Tearful really can.
Here comes Major Matt Mason in his official space crawler. What's happening? Fast up. Schippers in it. Here comes Major Matt Mason in his official space crawler. What's happening? It's up to you. So get ready for an adventure in space when Major Matt Mason goes off exploring with all his official equipment. His ray-proof moon suit, his traveling jetpack, his space sled. Anything can happen when you're with Major Matt Mason, Mattel's man in space.
Well, look who's here. It's the new twist and turn Barbie. Barbie has the prettiest model's face, and model's hair you can do yourself. There are lots of gorgeous model clothes you can add to her wardrobe. Barbie has bendable legs and a twist and turn waist, too, so she can pose just like a real model. Get to know Barbie. She can be your friend when you play pretend together.
Come to where the flavor is, Marlborough country. Wherever you are, you're in Marlborough country with a man's world of flavor. Flavor you can hold on to through a blend of the world's choicest tobaccos. Marlborough puts all the flavor where it belongs, on your side of the exclusive Select Trait filter.
You get a lot to like with a Marlborough filter, flavor, pack or box.
Come to where the flavor is, Marlborough country. Come to where the flavor is, Marlborough country. Wherever you are, you're in Marlborough country with a man's world of flavor. Flavor you can hold on to through a blend of the world's choicest tobaccos. Marlborough puts all the flavor where it belongs, on your side of the exclusive Select Trait filter.
You get a lot to like with a Marlborough Filter, flavor, pack or box.
Come to where the flavor is. Marlborough country. Come to where the flavor is. Marlborough country. Wherever you are, you're in Marlborough country with a man's world of flavor. Flavor you can hold on to through a blend of the world's choicest tobaccos. Marlborough puts all the flavor where it belongs, on your side of the exclusive Select Trait filter.
You get a lot to like with a Marlborough filter, flavor, pack or box.
Come to where the flavor is. Marlborough country. Come to where the flavor is. Marlborough country. Wherever you are, you're in Marlborough country with a man's world of flavor. Flavor you can hold on to through a blend of the world's choicest tobaccos. Marlborough puts all the flavor where it belongs, on your side of the exclusive Select Trait filter. Come to where the flavor is. Marlborough country.
Would you believe that a doll can laugh and cry who's only this big? Well, baby Cheerful Tearful can. All you have to do is press her tummy.
Look, real tears.
And when you let go,
She's laughing again.
baby Cheerful Tearful comes by herself or with her own teeny cradle or feeding table. And though it's hard to believe that a doll so little can laugh and cry, baby Cheerful Tearful really can.
Here's the new once-over household cleaner, Flash.
Flash is a wonderful cleaner. And it's twice as fast, twice as easy as old-fashioned bar soap. Look at this housewife, using bar soap to scrub her kitchen lino. She has to get down and scrub really hard. Then she has to rinse and finally wipe dry. Now watch Flash. You don't have to scrub hard with a brush. You simply dampen your mop, or a cloth or sponge will do, squeeze it almost dry, go once over, and that's all. No rinsing, no wiping dry, because Flash's exclusive cleaning formula absorbs dirt on contact. Flash gets lino cleaner twice as fast, twice as easy as soaps or detergents, and that lino really gleams. Flash is perfect for all floors, walls and paintwork too. And it's extra mild and gentle to your hands. So for cleaner floors in half the time, get Flash, the new once-over household cleaner. Flash is a Headley product. The new once-over household cleaner. Uh-huh. Who's doing the cleaning here? A lady who uses an old-fashioned detergent to clean her lino. First, she puts on lots of messy suds, rubs really hard, then she has to rinse, and finally wipe dry. It's hard work. Now, this lady's fussy about her lino, too, but who is doing the work here? Wonderful new Flash, and the lino comes sparkling clean in one easy operation. She just dampens her mop, or cloth or sponge will do, squeezes almost dry, goes once over, and that's all. No rinsing, no wiping dry, because Flash's exclusive cleaning formula absorbs dirt on contact. It's twice as fast, twice as easy as soaps or detergents. Flash is perfect for paintwork, too, for doors, cabinets, and other painted surfaces. And it's extra mild and gentle to your hands. Tomorrow, get Flash, the new once-over household cleaner. Flash is a Headley product. Of course, you know how wonderful Flash is for cleaning floors. But now, because it's spring cleaning time, I want to show you the exciting way Flash gets your whole house sparkling. Like this couple here. They found that for walls, shelves, doors, all paintwork, once-over Flash cuts cleaning time in half. Remember last year, when you used an ordinary washing powder? You went through 3 messy steps. Sloshing on suds, rinsing, and finally wiping dry. But this spring, with Flash, things are so different. Flash absorbs dirt as it touches it. For clean, clean walls, simply squeeze your cloth almost dry, go once over, and that's all. No rinsing, no wiping dry. It's the same with shelves. And for all other paintwork, skirting, windowsills, doors, with Flash, they all come clean in half the time because there's no rinsing, no wiping dry. So this spring, clean with Flash. Flash cuts spring cleaning time in half.
Even when my sister and I were kids, it was always plain she'd be a wonderful wife, while me, well, I was the dizzy one. Still, I'm pretty good at housework now, though I won't say I love it. So imagine how I felt when my house-proud sister called last week while I was washing the floor and said I was wasting my time. Washing powders make lots of suds, she said. You have to rinse and wipe dry. Why not use Flash? I was furious, but she would show me. And then I had to admit she was right. This Flash is wonderful. It absorbs the dirt as it touches it. No messy suds, no rinsing, no wiping dry. So, of course, Flash cuts cleaning time in half. We finished in no time. Then I tried Flash on the paint. Once over, and all the marks went.
Prove it yourself.
For all floors, walls and paintwork, once over, Flash cuts cleaning time in half.
Here we are at Victoria Station. In the booking hall, you're looking at a floor which thousands walk on every day. We're going to do a Flash demonstration here to prove that wonderful once-over Flash gives you the cleanest floors in half the time. We divided the floor in half. On the left, we're cleaning it with once-over Flash. On the right, with an ordinary wash day product. See how Flash cleans off that dirt with no messy suds or hard scrubbing, while this ordinary product leaves lots of dirty suds that have to be rinsed off and wiped dry. In no time, the Flash side is done. Cleanest in half the time because there's no rinsing, no wiping dry. And in your own home, Flash cleans just as easily and thoroughly because there's no rinsing, no wiping dry. So for the cleanest floors, walls and paintwork, get Flash, the once-over household cleaner. Flash cuts cleaning time in half.
Why? Because it gets... Ja, ja, chef, chef, niet zo, niet zo, nee, nou maar
Anyone at home?
Oh, come on in.
Yeah, what are you putting in your washing?
Flash.
Flash? In the wash?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because it gets my clothes really clean. I heard about it the other day, so I tried it. You put in 3 tablespoonsful of Flash before the ordinary washing powder.
What does it do?
Well, it works with the washing powder to get your clothes really clean. And what's more, it softens the water.
Does it really work?
Come and see the clothes I did this morning.
Look at that. I've never had clothes so clean and fresh before with just the washing powder.
It's marvelous.
That's the wonderful result of adding Flash to your wash. It softens the water and gives you extra cleaning power for really clean, fresh white clothes. First, 3 tablespoons of Flash. Then add your favorite washing powder. Let those 3 spoons of extra cleaning power work with your washing powder to get really clean clothes. Add Flash to your next wash.
Uxbridge, Middlesex hasn't changed much lately, except for the clotheslines. Beautifully clean white clothes are hung out to dry in Uxbridge gardens these days because of Flash. It all started when Uxbridge housewives were asked to try Flash in a new role, adding it to the weekly wash. 1,000 housewives took part in the test. They were asked to put in 3 tablespoons of pine-scented Flash and then add their usual washing powder. Flash softens the water and adds extra cleaning power to your wash. It works with the washing powder to wash clothes thoroughly and safely, really clean and fresh. The results? 7 out of 10 of those Uxbridge housewives who added Flash to the wash said yes, we did get better washes, cleaner, whiter, fresher clothes, thanks to Flash. And you will too. Add Flash to your next wash.
Spring cleaning's a big job.
Spring clean with Flash.
All around the house, all around the house, all around the house. All around the house, spring clean with Flash.
Spring cleaning's a big job, so I use Flash, the big job cleaner. See how it gets the dirt off these walls. Flash soon does all the paintwork, and no rinsing either.
All around the house, spring clean with Flash.
Everything's so filthy after the winter. Just look at these pelmets and window frames. But Flash gets it all clean again in no time. It really does cut spring cleaning time in half.
All around the house, spring clean with Flash.
Once over with Flash and up comes all the dirt. Floors too, of course. Everything comes up spotless with Flash.
All around the house, all around the house, all around the house.
That's all my spring cleaning done. Good old Flash, it's the big job cleaner.
All around the house, spring clean with Flash.
Flash cuts spring cleaning time in half.
Get Flash!
Meet yourself. Housemaid, window cleaner, head waiter. In other words, a busy mother. There's so much you want to do, so much you have to do. And then in the middle of it all, you find the kitchen floor needs cleaning. That's when you say, thank goodness for Flash. However busy you are, you can quickly and easily get dirty floors clean again with Flash. Because Flash has the power to absorb dirt, lift it right off the floor and into the bucket. No other cleaner works quite like Flash. It gets all the dirt, everyday dirt, extra messy dirt, stubborn dirt. Flash absorbs all that dirt fast. And no rinsing or wiping dry, just once over with Flash and that floor couldn't be cleaner. However busy you are, there is time to keep your kitchen floor beautifully clean, because nothing cleans easier than Flash. Flash shifts dirt quick as a flash. Meet yourself. Baker, teacher, stoker. In other words, a busy mother. There's so much you want to do, so much you have to do, and then in the middle of it all you find the kitchen floor needs cleaning. That's when you say, thank goodness for Flash. However busy you are, you can quickly and easily get dirty floors clean again with Flash, because Flash has the power to absorb dirt, lift it right off the floor and into the bucket. No other cleaner works quite like Flash. It gets all the dirt, everyday dirt, extra messy dirt, stubborn dirt. Flash absorbs all that dirt fast. And no rinsing or wiping dry, just once over with Flash and that floor couldn't be cleaner. However busy you are, there is time to keep your kitchen floor beautifully clean, because nothing cleans easier than Flash. Flash shifts dirt quick as a flash.
What's her secret? How can she be housemaid, window cleaner, head waiter? How can she be a typical busy housewife and yet take it in her stride when in the middle of it all she finds she's got that kitchen floor to clean? What's her secret? She uses Flash. However busy you are, you can quickly and easily get dirty floors clean again with Flash, because Flash has the power to absorb dirt, lift it right off the floor and into the bucket. No other cleaner works quite like Flash. It gets all the dirt, everyday dirt, extra messy dirt, stubborn dirt. Flash absorbs all that dirt fast. And no rinsing or wiping dry, just once over with Flash, and that floor couldn't be cleaner. However busy you are, there is time to keep your kitchen floor beautifully clean, because nothing cleans easier than Flash. Flash shifts dirt, quick as a flash.
Forty's Restaurant on the M1, Butlin's Holiday Camp at Bognor, Yorkshire's Flamingo Park Zoo. Just 3 of the busy places throughout the country where Flash has proved it cleans better, faster. All these places had cleaning problems like yours, but magnified. And Flash proved it could beat these big cleaning problems easily, speedily. Flash will prove it in your home, too. See how quickly it gets to work. Flash soaks up dirt at a touch. Just once over, no rinsing, no wiping dry, and Flash will finish your big cleaning jobs faster, easier. Prove in your home what we prove throughout the country. Flash cleans better, faster.
It's springtime, so it's Flash time.
Flash through your spring cleaning. Flash through your spring cleaning. All through the house from the top to the bottom.
For floors, you want Flash. Does the job in half the time washing powders take. No messy suds to rinse. Just once over with Flash. Oh, yes, Flash cleans floors fast. And no messing.
Hello, Mrs. M.
Scrubbing the decks?
The wife's picking up her cousin, and I'm supposed to get this clean by 1100.
You'll never do it.
I know. Well, I've scrubbed many a deck in my day, but I'm sunk this time.
Well, you're using washing powder. Mopping up all these suds slows you down. With a bucket of Flash, you'll sail through in half the time. Here, squeeze the mop almost dry. Now watch.
Aye, aye, Skipper.
You see? No messy suds to rinse away. With Flash, it's full speed ahead. How's that?
Shipshape. And still 5 minutes to go. Thanks, Mrs. M.
Thank Flash. Flash cleans floors fast and no messing. He was lovely. Your mother's away, I see.
Oh, Mrs. M, she'll be back from Grand's any time, and look at the mess, and I promise.
Jenny, you're wasting time using washing powder on the floor. All those suds, you'd be forever mopping them up.
Well, what then?
A good bucket of Flash. Do the job in half the time. You squeeze your mop almost dry, and off you go. You see? No suds to rinse away.
That's marvellous.
Oh, yes. Flash cleans quicker than you can say Jack Robinson. There you are, all clean in no time.
There's Mum. Mrs. M, you're a lifesaver.
Oh, no, it's Flash. Flash cleans floors fast and no messing.
Oh, am I glad to see you, Mrs. M. Bill's mother's doing... Oh, no.
Well, don't make what? Using washing powder on the floor. All those messy suds to mop up. Waste of time. What you want's a nice bucket of Flash. Do the job in half the time.
Hope so.
Here, you squeeze the mop almost dry, and over you go. You see? No suds to rinse away.
Gosh, that is quick.
Oh, yes. I'm a fair-speed demon with my Flash. There now, clean as a new pin in no time.
There's Bill's Mum now. Mrs. M, you're a wonder.
Not me, love. It's Flash. Flash cleans floors fast and no messing.
Mrs. Brent's kitchen is a busy place, and doesn't she know it when she cleans the floor? In they come, the creepers, the leapers, and the dancers. But what else can they do? Mrs. Brent and her washing powder make a long, slow, sloshy, sudsy business. Flash is what Mrs. Brent needs. Flash cleans faster and drier than washing powder because there's no messy suds. Squeeze the cloth nearly dry. No mess, no sloshy rinsing when you clean the Flash way. So you're home and dry in no time. Since you can't stop the traffic, use Flash. Flash cleans floors fast and no messing.
Is all what's up shall do. Hey, haben wir nicht erklärt. Nu, Fest exit, right? Ich muss say. Where's Mum keep the scouring powder? This pack's empty.
Good. It's too scratchy for the bath. Oh, here. Use Flash.
What, the stuff for floors?
Get with it. Flash is great for the bath.
You use it straight.
Aye, there's no grit in Flash, so it can't scratch the enamel. See that shine?
Smooth.
Smooth's the word. You'll feel the difference, and so will the bath. Flash cleans baths without scratching. Now get with it. Brenda, where's...
Oh, she's een nervös. Misschien met een zwaar niet zo goed. Ze is een... Ze heeft veel van de vrouwen in Maxing is daar skeer van mas. Someone very exciting is coming to open the village fete. Mrs. Hope has been chosen to meet him. So has her friend, Mrs. Shaw. Both want their houses extra clean, just in case he might drop in. Now they're on the last lap, cleaning the kitchen floor. Mrs. Hope still uses washing powder. Not Mrs. Shaw, she knows about Flash. Washing powder suds take a lot of mopping, but Flash cleans clean, leaves no suds behind. While Mrs. Hope wastes precious time rinsing, Mrs. Shaw is finished, hatted, and away to get her man. Too late, Mrs. Hope. Mrs. Shaw, tell Mrs. Hope your secret. Flash cuts cleaning time in half.
Admit it. Your Flash...
About 4 o'clock every Saturday, Mrs. Lane stopped being an What's an eldest in bed that has a record of father? About 4 o'clock every Saturday, Mrs. Lane stopped being a loving wife and mother.
Not now. The floor's all suds. Stay out. I'm in the middle of rinsing. Don't you dare. The floor's still wet.
One Saturday, she found a note on her washing powder.
Dear Mummy, please try Flash instead. It washes drier. Washes drier? You squeeze them off almost dry. Doesn't Flash clean? And without suds. So no sloshy rinsing. Hooray! Flash does wash drier.
Tea, anyone?
Only 4 o'clock. What happened?
Our clever Mum used Flash.
Now love reigns supreme in the Lane household. Flash cuts cleaning time in half. It's almost time the children were picked up from school. But Mrs. Green and Mrs. Sharp are still doing their kitchen floors. Those suds tell you Mrs. Green uses washing powder. It's Flash for Mrs. Sharp. Flash cleans without suds, so there's no need to rinse. And Mrs. Sharp finishes in plenty of time. Not Mrs. Green. She has to leave with her floor covered in suds. Mrs. Sharp, be a good friend. Tell Mrs. Green your secret. Flash cuts cleaning time in half.
Nice.
Zagreb, Dubrovnik, Plitvice, Milo Ser, Sveti Stefan. Yugoslavia is full of beautiful surprises. BEA flies to Yugoslavia and to 6 other Eastern European countries up to 23 times a week from London. Inclusive holidays from £62. For more information, ring 01370 5411 now. Amsterdam. A world of its own. Less than an hour away. BEA flies Tridents to Amsterdam up to 62 times a week from London. 4-day holidays from £30. Ring 01370 5411 now.
Isto é Portugal, mundo de praias inundadas de sol, onde as brisas suaves do verde atlântico refrescam os olivais e aldeias brancas. Langostas suculentas a 2 passos e com 2 dirhams podes comprar litro de vinho. Mas Portugal...
BEA flies Tridents to Portugal up to 16 times a week from London. Inclusive holidays from £77. Ring 01370 5411 now. Greece, birthplace of Western civilization. BEA flies to Greece from London up to 21 times a week. Inclusive holidays from £85. Ring 01370 5411 now.
Sovereign Holidays by BEA. Top quality holidays backed by the reliability of BEA scheduled flights. 47 destinations, as far afield as North Africa and the USSR, with first-rate, well-tried hotels. Portugal, Crete, Italy. Italy, for example, an inclusive 8-day holiday in the Hotel Palace near Naples from just £45. Sovereign Holidays by BEA. We're as near as your nearest travel agent. Or ring 01370 5411 now. When you fly, make sure it's one of ours.
As any transatlantic businessman will tell you, flying to the States can become a pretty boring business. The same faces. The same predictable decor. The same airline menus. The same routine service. Which probably explains why flying an Air India 747 to New York isn't half as crazy as it sounds.
Every night, Olympic Airways super fan jets head for Europe and the Middle East. On board, there's plenty to do. We planned it that way. After all, Olympic is the airline of Greece. There's 21 club food, one of the great wine cellars in the air, lively passengers, first-run movies, and 7 stereo channels, including one with vibrant Greek music. If you're headed in our direction, call your travel agent or Olympic Airways. It's a party all the way to Paris, Rome, Athens, Cairo, or Tel Aviv. Just one thing we ask you, please. No dancing in the aisles.
When business takes you to New York, take your wife along. Pan Am flies to New York 3 times a day from London. Call a Pan Am travel agent or Pan Am, the world's most experienced airline.
It takes more than sunshine to make a holiday special. It takes people. BEA people. Book your BEA Silver Wing holiday at your Adverts travel agent or BEA office and depend on the people of BEA. Friendly, efficient people. You're really well looked after on your BEA flight and at your hotel. So let yourself go this year. 14 days in Portugal costs from only £56, all-inclusive from London. All 300 Silver Wing holidays leave you enough money to spend from your currency allowance. Book a BEA Silver Wing holiday.
On October the 23rd, in a deserted hangar at London Airport, BOAC and the officials of 5 countries met to create a set of low-cost worldwide tours unparalleled in the history of travel.
I offer a 15-day tour of East Africa, hotels and all meals included.
And jet fare.
And jet fare, all for £207.
We can give you 15 wonderful days in New York, hotel, jet fare included, for £132.
We give you 15 sunny days in Barbados, man, for £203.
We offer a fascinating 15 days in Israel from £96, 12 shillings.
To find out more about these low-cost BOAC tours, fill in the coupon in your TV or Radio Times.
Well, that all sounds very reasonable.
Thunderball. From tomorrow at Odeon's, Middlesbrough, Stockton, Darlington, Bishop Auckland, West Hartlepool. Odeon's, Gateshead, Byker, Gaumont, South Shields. And from Monday, Gaumont, North Shields. Thunderball. Ball.
I like the Chevalier. The food, the music, the cabaret. Every time he brings me here, I like it.